Welcome back to Wristwatchism. This is a very quick video as there was one point on my review of the Sumo and Baby Marine Master, which was the factory bracelet. Ironically, only days after finishing the video, I received an aftermarket stainless steel bracelet from a good manufacturer that really lifts the quality of the watch. Here's a quick look at me fitting it and what it does to the Sumo compared to the factory bracelet. And obviously this is an option that you can get for the Turtle, the SKX, the Samurai, etc. Great option, have a look. And this is also a teaser for my next video, which will be coming in a week's time. There's a box over here. I'll be doing an unboxing of a Grand Seiko. Is it a myth? Is it a hype? Is it as fantastic as they say? Maybe it is. Have a look, subscribe, stay tuned, and I'll see you again. Thank you. So here we are back with the Seiko Sumo. Because, you remember from my last video, there was one point I mentioned, which is the quality of the factory bracelet. It's nice enough. This is a big watch, a 45mm watch with only a 20mm lug width. It's not super thin, but it's not thick and chunky. And it does give a bit of a contrast between the size of the watch and the width of the bracelet, because most manufacturers doing a watch of this size would have a 22mm bracelet. This is 20. So ironically, just after finishing the video, I got a aftermarket bracelet from the well-known manufacturer Strapcode that I will now show you and fit and show you as a good example of a proper upgrade to the watch. So, main difference, obviously these are quite big links. It looks like a three-piece articulated bracelet, but the link is actually, you don't get that much movement out of it. It pivots quite close to the edge of the lugs, so it doesn't make it wear that much smaller. Quite comfy, but it's a bit light and a bit, rattly. So that's the factory bracelet. Here we are. This is the Angus Jubilee bracelet from Strapcode. This has got the plastic on, very good packaging. You can see it's got these rubber protectors you take off. Oh, oops, there's a jumbo spring bar, just like the Seiko original ones. There'll be one also in the other end. Yeah, stuck in there, pop it out. So, these are the solid end links now falling off. As you see, one of them, except one of them at least. There's the other one. Yeah, let's get the plastic off. Here we go. This is the plastic off. And this is they're calling it the Angus Jubilee bracelet. The Jubilee bracelets are, it's a Rolex thing. But obviously quite a few other manufacturers make versions of the Jubilee bracelet because it is a very comfortable bracelet. It's fully articulated and it really follows the curve of the wrist, as you can see here. It's got brushed side links, polished center links, and it's quite chunky compared to the factory bracelet. This is the main difference. It's got screws for changing the links. If you look at the Seiko factory bracelet, this has got pins. You need to push them out with a specialist tool like this one. So there you go. Here are the two bracelets side by side. This is the Seiko one. You see the articulation. The links are quite big, so it's nice enough, but not fantastic. If you look at the Strapcode one, now they're taking the plastic off, it is super supple. It just wraps around your wrist, and the quality is superb. Yeah, polished on the sides, polished center links, brushed side links. It's got a diver's clasp, which has got which is very nice. It's made of solid stainless steel, not a stamped, quite cheap one like the Seiko one. You can put the Seiko one if you choose on this one. I think I'm choosing to keep that one, the original one. Very nice quality. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 micro adjustments, whereas the Seiko one has got 4. So big difference there. And you know, if you look at them side by side, you know, comparing the thickness of the two, there is quite a substantial difference. The only nice thing about the Seiko one is actually the clasp is polished on the side and brushed on the top, whereas the Strapcode one is more of a toolish clasp. You actually get quite a bit of choice in the clasps. The price of this is around $100. Seems quite a lot when the watch itself, second hand, you get between $300 to $500, but it really does improve the quality and feel of the watch, specifically for each Seiko model. So you see the fit and the finish here is superb. You have the brushed and the polished sections taking up the brushed and polished sections of the Sumo, and you get this bracelet for the Sumo, Sumo, Turtle, Samurai, SKX. They do a variety of bracelets. You have quite a few other suppliers now also doing bracelets, but they don't do the end links specific to each Seiko Prospex model, and that's the main difference that you'll find. I'm going to size it up, fit it, and get back with some shots. And here we are, upgrade complete. Looks really good on the watch. You know, some of you might think that the Jubilee bracelet is a Rolex staple. It is in some respects, but obviously, you know, multi-link bracelets have been around since the 60s. One of the reasons why we now view it as a Rolex thing is the fact that, you know, some of the Rolex models have become or are fairly unchanged since the 60s. You know, Zodiac do a fantastic standard Jubilee bracelet, and this, you know, you see the, you know, the fact it is quite a bit more chunky than the standard one, adds a bit of weight, but the feeling is superb. You know, you can see that the fact that it's fully articulated, follows the wrist. Fit and finish is really, really good. You see how tight it is here with by the lugs. Really nice brushed finish, comparable to the Seiko one, and obviously the polished center links that complements the polished parts on the Sumo. And you know, as I said, this is a brilliant option for the Sumo and also for the other Seiko Prospex models.